The birds are twitter-pated, the bees are circling the honeysuckle, and fresh spring blooms line the fence, the yard, and the wooded edge of the property line, inviting us to rise to the occasion of a brand new season. I always hesitate to say I have a favorite season, because each one is special in its own way. But spring does stir my inner photographer and lures me outdoors, especially now that daylight savings time offers more evening light after work. In my wanderings of late, I've been excited to see delicate clusters of wisteria cascading from vines around the neighborhood. And I've noticed my gardenia blossoms are poised to explode with small, white-petaled flowers very soon. I'm also happy to report the hydrangeas are slowly waking with the season, showcasing vibrant green leaves on the old, weathered wood. But here's what I've been thinking about lately. As much as spring teaches us that new life will restore a barren land once again, the season also reminds us that it comes with a cost. I often think of autumn as being the time of year when we realize the importance of letting go. And while that's still true, this year, spring has activated a heightened awareness of the purging and pruning that comes with this sense of renewal. To be honest, I realized within the last few weeks, I've been making excuses for why I can't weed and trim around my small garden area, and why I have to wait to clean up the dead stems and spindly overgrowth. It's not spring yet. We might have another cold spell. It's almost dark by the time I get home. And on the list goes. But as you know, here in the Northern Hemisphere, spring has finally sprung. With a lingering chill in the air on some mornings, yes. But also carrying a subtle message on the wind, saying it's time to get to work. Mom and I recently went on a short Saturday morning walk, and she inspired me by transplanting 2 small evergreen firs from near the pond to the front fence line. I can't say I've done anything that ambitious yet, but I'm slowly moving into gear. Later that evening, I started my first pruning session of the season, and about 2 hours later, it felt good to witness the progress. Because although new life is beautiful to behold, it often requires a purging of the old. And that's where I've struggled. Maybe you can relate as well. In spring, even the weeds of a pasture ditch are beautiful, especially in the amber glow of golden hour, which I've heard is a photographer's favorite color, and I think I agree. An added bonus is the tiny, unexpected baby butterfly resting just inside a zoom focus. In a matter of seconds, though, the butterfly is gone, off to find her next adventure. And it won't be long before an industrial-sized mower takes out the weeds. That ever-abiding tension of holding on and letting go. In each season of life, it shows up a little differently, doesn't it? If you're feeling it too, in your flower garden or in your heart, remember this. Even things that are new and fresh and beautiful can also be hard. And that's okay. Because when we choose to cut away the old, we get to embrace the abundance of beauty growing up around us. And along those lines, I'll be taking my own little pilgrimage for such a journey soon. I have some upcoming travel plans, so there won't be a scheduled video next week. But I look forward to sharing more with you in the near future. And as always, I greatly appreciate your support.